I'd like to start by paying homage to the Lord Buddha, offering salutation to the Most Venerable J. Kun Pratep Vajravitet, President of the Council of Thai Bhikkhus in the USA. The Most Venerable J. Kun Phra Nicholas, President of the World Buddhist Dhammaduta Organization, Senior and Junior monks respectively. Greetings to all the lay supporters and distinguished guests who have joined with this online chanting of the Tipitaka across 4 continents. My name is Dr. Nicholas Tanisro, a monk of 26 years, coming to you today from Wat Phra Dhammakaya, California, or as it's known in English, Dhammakaya International Meditation Center, located in Azusa, California, on the eastern outskirts of Los Angeles. The abbot of this temple is the Most Venerable J. Kun Pravitet Pavanachan, and the vice abbot is the Venerable Kru Soti Tamvitet. Wat Phra Dhammakaya, California was established 31 years ago in 1991, and this Vasavasa has 14 resident Dhammaduta monks, along with 17 resident lay staff. The main daily activities include morning and evening chanting, along with regularly teaching meditation and Buddhism in English to the local people of California. Today, 11 of our monks have joined the online chanting to recite the Sigalovada Sutta from the 3rd book of the Digha Nikaya, which equates with the 11th book of the Thai Tipitaka, in order to bring about auspicious blessings and generate supreme and infinite merit, both to those reciting the sutta and to those who hear it. So, to summarize in English the relevance of the Pali verses we just heard, the Sigalovada Sutta, or the Sigalaka Sutta as it's known in Thailand, is one of the key Buddhist teachings on lay people's ethics. It usually takes me 2 hours to explain the full relevance of this sutta, but today I'll try to do it in 5 minutes. It was a conversation between the Buddha and a young man called Sigala, who, when he was younger, had been rather a stubborn guy, who wouldn't listen to his parents. But when his parents were on their deathbed, they got him to promise just one thing before they died, which was to bow in the 6 directions every morning. So he agreed to this, and from that day forth, every morning, he performed a superstitious ritual of bowing in the 6 quarters, north, south, east, west, above and below. The Buddha taught the sutta to make the young man's practice spiritually meaningful. And according to my teacher, the Venerable Tattachua in Thailand, you can summarize what we learned from the Sigalovada Sutta in terms of a triangle which has 4 points marked on it. So starting with the yellow circle in the center, which represents responsibility towards our own sense of human dignity, namely by refraining from killing, stealing, sexual misconduct, or telling lies, demonstrating that we value ourselves as a human being. Having entered the ranks of an upstanding member of society, only then can we consider upgrading ourselves towards the middle management that would involve making decisions about other people's well-being. In which case, we have moved down to the lower left-hand corner of the triangle, the sock marked in red, which represents respect for the human dignity of other people by making sure our decisions are not swayed by interference of our emotions, whether it be greed, hatred, fear, or delusion. If we can master objective decision-making, we have the possibility to upgrade ourselves further into the brown corner marked Econ, which represents our ability to foster an economy of human dignity in the whole of our society, and this deals specifically with the avoidance of what are known as the 6 roads to ruin. Things like gambling, alcohol, and intoxicants, which not only drain away our own hard-earned wealth, but they also usher in the sort of society which demeans the economy. There's also a teaching advising householders on how to budget their income. Lastly, with the green apex of the triangle marked Env, we come to our human environment, otherwise known as the 6 directions. These consist of reciprocal duties in sets for each of the social sectors, sometimes 5, sometimes 6 in a set, which ensure good habits are brought out in us by our nearest and dearest. But to cut a long story short, parents need to bring up their children to have good habits. Teachers need to give their students good habits alongside academic knowledge. Spouse, partner, kids need to share good habits between themselves and society. Friends need to pass on the habits of a true friend and help each other out. Boss and employees need to have good habits and support right livelihood. While spiritual mentors need to be a role model of good habits and be a friend to all 6 directions. In conclusion, the Sigalovada Sutta encourages grassroots social improvement. It tells us human rights need to come together with social duties, and that damage is brought to society when people don't fulfill their proper duties. It also tells us why effective leaders need to have a harmonious family life. So this was a very brief summary of the Sigalovada Sutta. May the power of the Triple Gem, together with the merits accumulated from the worldwide chanting of the Tipitaka, come together with all of your previous perfections to bring all of you strong health, long life, freedom from suffering, sorrow or danger. May you all be blessed with abundance in your lives and be able to attain insight knowledge with ease every lifetime until entering upon nirvana. Thank you everyone for your attention.